Hey, you guys, welcome back to another review of Married at First Sight, the reunion part 1. It's something that I want to say. And when I say this, I really mean it from my heart. Kirsten, girl, I apologize and stuff. It really and truly wasn't me. It was Eddie. I was feeling the peer pressure and stuff like that. So it wasn't me. I apologize for everything I said about you this season.
I didn't say anything about that
so
girl.
It's just water up under the bridge, honey. Just don't eat much worry about because it was him. So
why you trying to make me into a scapegoat? I didn't say anything about her.
I don't understand you now, girl.
Ain't this some? Ooh, man.
We keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. So go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I was put God
first.
Hey, what's going on, KoEd Camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video, Kourtney Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka just my conniving wife over here.
Why I'm conniving?
Throwing me under the bus, man. Go ahead.
What you was introducing me?
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, I'm not conniving. So my name is Kourtney, also known as Coco. That's who I is.
Conniving
Conniving
Coco. Why you trying to make me look bad in front of that girl like that?
It was you, child. Come on, let's go with it. You the man in the house. You supposed to take the brunt of all that stuff, child.
Yeah. Anywho, this here is Kourtney Eddie. This channel is all about relationship reviews, entertainment, and our famous rants. And tonight we're gonna be talking about Married at First Sight, the reunion part 1. Yeah, and apparently you just threw me under the bus in front of the whole world. You feel good about yourself?
Actually, I do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what you here for. I'm your rib, honey. You supposed to got. That's what the Bible say, honey.
You just broke my rib by doing that.
So if you're brand new to this channel and subscribe yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. You see it. Make sure it says subscribed. And don't forget that we have a Patreon. We do. Don't forget to sign up for our Patreon and to purchase the merch that we're wearing. You should see it along this video. Hit that link that say KoEd Wear and go on over there and purchase some merch. All right. Now, before we get into it, I know some of you guys have already went over there in the comment section, child, and said what's going on because y'all seen that it's an interview that we did with Justin for Married at First Sight season 15 that's about to air on tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's on Thursday. I'm not sure when you're going to watch this video. So if it's already past that time, then you need to watch this and go over there and watch that. So yeah, it's something that he wants to share. It's kind of juicy.
Yeah, very juicy.
So yeah,
it's gonna explain a lot.
Yeah,
it's gonna explain a lot.
So yeah, because you by the time I felt you going too far. I felt you going too far.
I'm pulling Aries, right? No, stop at two tenses. Stop at 2 sentences instead of going to 3, right?
No, 2 tenses. 2 tenses. Stop at 2 tenses.
2 tens.
So yeah, so make sure that y'all check that video out. It will be premiered on tomorrow, like I said, Thursday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So now let's go ahead and get into this, honey.
Okay, before you get started, to me, to be honest with you, this part 1 was kind of like, it really didn't give me a lot of juice that we didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah, so I really didn't find anything different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little bit at the end,
yeah, it didn't give much, but Married at First Sight people, I don't even want to go to Tennessee no more because y'all done drug this all the way out. I said, oh, we could go to Tennessee. Then you say that not too long ago. I said, I don't even want to go to Tennessee.
Come on,
it's just too much. Tennessee. Like you dragging it all the way out.
It's not all of Tennessee. It's just Nashville. Okay, I still want to go to Knoxville. I don't mind going towards that's it. That's all Tennessee. Right. I don't want to go to Memphis. What about Memphis?
Yeah, it's a no for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So First of all, let me just comment on the ladies' dress. Now, you know the guys just gonna be guys, but the ladies, all of them look. Jasmine, now look, she didn't come to play, honey. Jasmine looked good. And Kirsten, she was gonna say, Shaq, this what you're missing, honey. She's showing the little cleavage, little stomach and everything. So yeah, sitting on flat. Gina, of course, looked good.
You sucking up the Kirsten so bad. Why?
And then let's see, Nicole, she looked cute. Now Dom, I don't know who dressed she was. It the mama or the grandmama girl? I don't know, because somebody was in their age bracket and not yours. So it just looked real olderish. So yes, the hair, the dress. Dom is a very beautiful woman. You know,
her mom,
she
her
does
mom
have.
probably
You
did
know,
it.
she's what they call it, voluptuous in
yeah.
her in her boob area.
Apparently, apparently some guys been DMing her to take pictures. You know, they want some pictures of her cleavage. They was gonna pay her for
They
it.
won't pay.
I said, what? They dumb fans only or only thing? Which one?
Yeah, OnlyFans.
Yeah, go to OnlyFans. Boom, you can get paid, girl.
Yeah.
Get paid, man.
So, but yeah, she's a very beautiful girl, but that dress, that hair just did not do her right at all. So I think it was that mama in her age bracket instead of being in Dom's age bracket.
I can't get on the reunion, but my clothes gonna get on the
Oh
reunion.
yeah, exactly. So I wanted to say that. So it starts out with Kelvin asking them, you know, how does it feel to be on TV and all that stuff, whatever. That's when we found out that, you know, Dom been getting requests for her boobs, but she was getting a lot of hate too on how she acted.
Yeah. Which that to me was no surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna get that hate. And the other part was no surprise too. You know what I'm saying? Guys asking, you know, pictures of her cleavage, they was gonna pay for it. I mean, that's no surprise. You know, you got some weirdos out there like that.
Yep. Let's see. That people trying to set Gia up with Jazz. What is Gia? Is Gia the married at first sight? What they call pass around? Like, what is it? Did y'all not go back to other eligible bachelors back there?
I think Myrtle treating him so badly that people feel sorry for Gil. Oh, Gil, you need to give this person, give that person. Cause you gotta understand, he got treated badly by Myrtle. You know what I'm saying? So people feel sorry for Gil and they want to see him with a good woman. But, you know, Dom, to me, is not the woman for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Jasmine's the woman for him.
Jasmine in a relationship, so anyway, so she wasn't entertaining that.
What we call what B-boy? Friend boy?
Yeah,
boyfriend? Friend
boy.
boy.
Friend boy. But Dom did say that her and Gil are good friends. You know, they talk all the time or whatever. But yeah, because that's all he was
Gil
do,
might look at Dom. Yeah, Gil might look at Dom as a little sister.
Yeah. Let's see. It seems that though Clint done moved into Chris and Nicole building. He said, I gotta get out there with Gina. Moved over there, so he is cooking for them sometime and what, playing with their dogs and all that
dog
stuff.
Watching.
Sometime.
He babysits the dog, or he dog sits the dogs. He cooks for them, and you know, hey, you know, Clint, you know, that uncle. He's that uncle in the building. You know what I'm saying? So they can always depend on Clint for being just to be there for him. So
right. They showed clips of Dominique and what his name? Mac. Mac was saying some stuff about Dom and the dog and stuff like that. And
he said, you know, for some reason when Dom and Mac was together, Dom, she didn't want no dog. But all of a sudden, since they got, you know, divorced or separated, she got a dog. And Matt said, how is she going to have a dog after she raised all that cane about us having a dog?
Right.
Now all of a sudden she has a dog. How you going to keep up with a dog? You club a lot, you work a lot, po dog, and he said, well, that's the reason. That don't surprise me. Dom would do something like that because she's immature. And so they played that clip in front of Dom and Matt. So Matt felt embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? So he apologized to Dom.
He said he was very angry at that time.
I was about to say that. I really was. I precisely was about to say that. And you took it. You took it like you always take it.
Yep, that's called marriage. So when they showed the clips of Clint saying that he wanted, you know, somebody slimmer, you know what I'm saying, when they was, you know, getting into it. Now, they didn't talk about the ginger. Now I wonder why they ain't say nothing about that. They gonna say that because she was Gina was talking about ginger. You know, that was very offensive to Clint and to some of y'all. But so they talked about that, and so of course after they showed that clip, then Nicole jumped in. I said, "Girl, shut up." I just was really ready to call him a prick, but she didn't say that. Because of the way he acted and stuff like that. Let's move on. Let's move on. Gina said that she was offended because she said she work out, she do all that stuff like that. You know, she do all that stuff, but Clint said he apologized like 30 times. You know, that wasn't his intention.
I really think everybody was in their feelings at the time. He said it because he was upset. He said it because he was hurt. And he lashed out at her, you know what I'm saying? So he turned around and had to apologize. Sometimes you get mad, it's best just to walk away because you don't want to say something you're going to regret.
Yep, and that's what he's saying in I guess, regret. But Chris said, "Child, I know how you feel, honey, because I call my wife thick. She a little bit thick than what I thick." So he understood.
I get it. Clint, I understand, bro. Yeah, I got a thick one too. You see, she's short and thick. This yours tall and thick.
So they showed the clips of Aries' cousin. And the cousin said that, you know, Jasmine is fake. She got those pageant answers. Oh, yes, correct me.
That's
so
right.
She got those pageant answers and everything. And so Aries said that, you know, and then they showed clips that we never seen before and saying, you know, does my cousin intimidate you? You know what I'm saying? You can't stand up for yourself. I want a woman that's strong and stuff like that.
Can I say something about that when you get through?
Oh, yeah. But go ahead. Yeah.
When what I picked up from what he said about he wants a woman that's strong. He wants a toxic woman that's gonna be, you know, snapping back, hood like you know what I'm saying? Cousin. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, a lot of women don't roll that way, man. A lot of mature women don't roll that way, man. You know, they might handle themselves totally different, man. They might have
city girl.
Yeah, they might have them. You know, some women handle themselves with class. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be lashing out, rolling their necks, and go tit for tat with another woman, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think when he said that, that's what he wanted. You know, and you know, Jasmine, she's not that type of woman. She's not. So yeah, when he said, "Oh, yeah, I want somebody gonna be strong," you know, stand 10 toes down. No, everybody can't be hood all the time. And yes, you can, you know, take up for yourself in a classy way. You can, you know what I'm saying?
But the way I take up for myself may not be the way you take. I think she handled the situation.
I did perfect to me. You know what I'm saying? Because also you understand, Jasmine has to portray herself a certain way on television. Because she has a lot of little girls looking up to her. You have your mentor up there snap on somebody. That's not a good look.
And what they say, he want one of them ratchet girls that we say, FREE. They don't have to worry about no nigga cheat. With my ratchet. Let's go. Twerking on the red. Let's go. So he think like that. That's what you want. That's what he want.
It was up, man. He judging. What was all that? What she was doing? Ain't she too old to do all that? Yeah, I know, but you gotta let her have a little shine.
I was giving you an example.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good, Coco. Give me that back. Give it back.
Anyway, we're back.
Yeah, my dang on nerve.
So that's what I was giving an example. I need
a haircut. You gonna put me on blast like that?
You don't need no haircut.
I do.
Baby. You so fine. You don't never need a haircut. I don't care. You's my fine marshmallow. I don't know. That just came out. You really not a marshmallow.
Why you gotta call you a marshmallow?
Oh, that's right. You laugh when I do that. So anyway, I'm sorry, y'all, because y'all playing too much. Okay, so anyway, so that's basically what he wants. He wants a hood girl. So he wanted that. But of course, Jasmine said she wasn't like that. And she said she did not feel protected by him. Of course, I think Nicole did say something, she stepped in and stuff like that or whatever. So she was like, that the girl called me fake. Like she called me fake. So yeah, she didn't feel protected by him at all. So yeah, what you want to say?
Well, I said what I had to say. You know what I'm saying? He wants a hood girl. He wants somebody to be kind of ratchet. And like I said, a woman can handle herself without being ratchet.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? For sure. But,
yeah. The lady step in for her. What's his name? He shouldn't even see it.
Kevin
Mac. He does. Well, I kind of understand both sides.
Bruh, this is a prime example when you see the couple debating and arguing with one another. Don't intervene. Stay out of it, okay? Stay out of it. Don't intervene, okay? Because you saw what happened. Once you intervene, you got your head cut off. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's best to stay out of other people's business.
Yep. But Aries did apologize. He said his cousin was wrong for that and all that stuff. So let's move on. So Aries and Jasmine, they're the first ones that's gonna get, the detailed breakdown. So that's who Kevin is talking to. Kevin asked Aries what was the problem as far as him not being attracted to her. Of course, Aries could not tell. Like on the after party, he did not tell. It was some personal stuff that went on between the two.
I want to know, what did he tell Jasmine? He must have told Jasmine something horrific, man.
I'm talking about
because he said he didn't want to embarrass her, her
family,
her church member, the world, the earth, the universe. I said, come on, man, what did you tell her, man?
Right, yeah. Some of y'all said, y'all feel like it was her teeth and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't think that's what it was.
It got to be something worse than that, in my opinion.
Because, I don't know. And she didn't really flinch when he said that. It wasn't like she had no embarrassment or anything on her face. But, he said it was personal. And so Kevin said, well, I don't get it. And I'm confused. And he said, you should have to stay confused because I'm not telling you.
Dang, Aries. Hey, stick to your guns, bro. I hear you.
So I don't know what it was. And you better not tell that cousin, because I bet you that cousin gonna go on social media and tell y'all what it is. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but the fact that he can respect whatever it is that he don't want to tell it.
I give him kudos for that.
But the fact that he keep talking about I don't want to tell it, it's still, I don't know, it's just weird.
To be honest with you, this Jasmine and Aries situation, their friendship, it's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to be around the girl. You didn't like the girl. You didn't find the girl attractive. But y'all still friends.
Right.
You know
and the way he touched on her, she don't do him like that.
Right.
The way he touched on her, and, he was laughing on her head and stuff.
I get it. You might look at her as a homeboy. I get it. But still, you wasn't feeling her like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm surprised about Jasmine allowing him to be in her circle, in her presence, after the way he treated her. You know what I'm saying?
And she still got emotional on the thing.
Right. So I'm trying to figure out why have this guy around you after he did what you did to you on national television.
I wouldn't care nothing about the friendship, child.
Right.
I'd be like Kirsten, honey. I text you every now and then, tell you Merry Christmas, but that'll be about it. So yeah, he feels comfortable being around her, even though I think that, like that friend said, you disrespected her. So we're gonna get to that. So so Kevin asked him, what is your body type? Because we did see when you said it was like Serena and the other girl or whatever, not that small.
Yeah.
And I think he said, I ain't say that, but they showed
the clip. He wants somebody that's thick and athletic that got a junk in the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
But the way Kevin described the other lady, he said that's too small.
Right.
Serena. And they gave a Jasmine that's right in the middle.
He didn't want Jasmine right in the middle, though. He wanted a Serena type. They should have gave him somebody with junk in the trunk. Not bump in the bump.
Okay.
You know, because you got little two bumps right there.
I got you.
And ain't got no junk, but got little bumps.
I got you.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they brought up the fact, too, that, of course, she said that Aries had slept with a friend a mutual friend that they knew 2 weeks before and stuff like that. So, you know.
Some people say, well, he was still single, but he was still going through the process.
Like
she said, since when she found out she was going through the process, she cut all ties. And that's the way I felt. Once you start going through the process, knowing that you're about to get married or it's a chance that you might get married, cut off all ties with everybody else, man, until the process is over with.
They showed the clips too of Aries. He said, Chad saying that he wanted to open marriage.
I don't think he meant it, but I think he said just kind of turn it off. You know how some people are trying to self-sabotage their own relationship?
Right.
I think that's what he was trying to do. It worked.
But he said he was just playing. He said he just got tired of filming. After the camera crew left, he said he was just playing. So, and evidently she said he did that a lot.
Yeah, he probably said a lot of off the wall stuff to her. Just kind of get her turned off.
And he could have said some stuff to her that was not true when he's saying, I can't tell y'all what we talked about, but this is the reason. Mm-hmm. And maybe he said some stuff that was not true. Jasmine Friend came out. Now, first of all, I think Jasmine Friend was very professional. She was very respectful. So kudos to the friend for coming out and articulating exactly what the issue was.
She was, but I could tell she came with the smoke. She wanted to smoke Aries so bad.
She said it.
But she said she got there. She said, I have to reel myself in. Had to keep the hood down.
Because when she called Kevin Frazier, he said, okay, it's business then.
Yeah, because she wasn't joking or nothing. But like you said, she handled herself well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's very articulate, and she got to the point.
She said that she was concerned about Jasmine's mindset. Her mental space. Kevin wanted to know how so. She said because of the disrespect from the cousin, and Aries was like she didn't disrespect because and calling her fake and stuff. He said she didn't say that. They got clips of her calling her fake. Yeah. So yes, she did say that.
Aries, one thing I noticed by Aries, he's gonna take up for that cousin. He's gonna take up for that cousin. That cousin gonna do wrong. He's gonna take up for her.
Let me tell you something. Probably because their cousin got a lot of smoke on social media, a lot, and I'm quite sure that he probably, he probably the only one that's gonna take up for her right now. So but anyway, also she said that she was, she understood that Jasmine was not Aries type. She said that she feels that Aries is very sexual and he likes a certain type of woman, and Jasmine was not it. But little did he know, like Jasmine Meg Stallion off camera, honey, you don't know what the girl
she could be.
Okay,
she could be.
Could be.
You just don't know because he never gave it a chance.
Right.
If he was impatient enough and gave it a chance, who knows? Jasmine could have rocked his world. You know what I'm saying? Jasmine could have been all the woman he needed. But he shut down, so he never got that chance. And the reason why Jasmine has, because you made a good point about it too, way before Jasmine Friend said it, that Jasmine has to portray herself a certain way on television because she's a mentor to a lot of little girls. And you got a lot of little girls looking at you. You can't be saying all that crazy stuff on TV. You know what I'm saying? Then they play it back. Ooh, I looked up to you, but I see you as a freak in the sheep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you have Aries that has no self-control. Right. He does not know how to refrain from saying certain stuff on national TV. Jasmine comes poised, a pageant girl. She knows how to, not say the right things, but she knows how to keep it together and hold it together and probably say what needs to be said off camera. Again, she's a pastor's daughter. She's a mentor. She's all of those things. And those are things that Aries was not. Because Jasmine has influenced him to even volunteer and do things in the community that he wasn't doing. All he was doing just sitting around the house working and coming home. But now he wants to get more active in the community because of Jasmine's influence. So she has been a positive influence to him and to those little girls.
And if anything, he got that out of this process that he said, what? Even though me and her is not together, that she has, to the point, influenced me to go out there and give back to the community. You know,
Right.
so he got something out of it. You know,
Yeah.
he didn't get a wife out of it, but he got something that could better himself, and so he can help the community out of it.
Yep. So Jasmine wants to open her own business, be an esthetician. So
What's that?
do skin.
Oh, like an old girl from Red and Love. Ooh, get with tight face down there.
So yeah, so she you know that's what she's doing, and she is dating, and she is with what name friend boy.
Friend boy.
So they are in a relationship. So yeah, and Jasmine look very, very pretty. She teeth, everything. She look gorgeous.
And you know, Kevin Frazier, friend boy, that's a red flag because he don't want to be on camera, bro. He has jumped to conclusions already, Kevin. You know what I'm saying? And Jasmine said, no, it wasn't him that didn't want to be on camera. I didn't want him to be on camera,
Right.
so it was me, you know, doing that, not him. Yo, Kevin, okay. I'm just saying, if he didn't want to be on camera, he trying to hide her son, so that was a red flag. Oh, come on, bro.
In fact, Jasmine said it was her on that episode, if I'm not mistaken, that she didn't want him to be on camera.
Right, come on, Kevin, you trying to stir the pot. You trying to make something that's not there. It's not there, brother. Stop it. Stop reaching.
All right, so in the next scene, you got Chris and Nicole.
Okay, next scene.
And then after that, you got just to give a recap, they doing
Wow,
good. They doing good. I'm for the people that didn't watch it. They doing good. They called the dad at FaceTime. He is excited to have a good son-in-law. They is happy and all that stuff. So yeah, they got, they doing good. Daddy said, yeah, he do got big D energy. I think he did say that. I was like, okay, Dad, that's too much. But yeah.
We know Nicole and Chris is doing good. Okay,
they is the couple of they probably
they shouldn't even be on the reunion.
They
man.
should married at first sight. All the couples, they the one that's doing it.
And then all of a sudden, all then Kevin, he up here stroking Nicole's ego.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Nicole, you the big. They come to you for all the when it needs. What he ask for? They come to you when they have issues. Advice, yeah. When they need advice, they come to you, right, Nicole? You got all the answers, Nicole. You can probably do my job. Yeah, I want somebody in the background. You laughed on camera now. You laugh on camera.
What I told you? Why did I tell you I was laughing?
Because you thought it was funny.
No, I said.
That's right. Get that thing. Matter of fact, I should tell her I'm gonna go out there and get me a smoke. Did you not say that? Did you not say that? You said that. Yeah. I'm gonna go outside and get me a smoke. Dang, that's cold blooded. That's what you told me.
I don't smoke.
You said if you was at the reunion,
I
Nicole was out there. You said you gonna go out there and get your smoke.
I said I don't even smoke cigarettes.
That's cold blooded. She already traumatized.
So anyway, so let's move on. So all the ladies are coming together. So Kevin is sitting down talking to all the ladies. So of course, he asked the question. You just said it. Who do the ladies go to for advice? And you said all that. So they showed clips of Jasmine crying when she was having a breakdown in the episode of this season, when it just wasn't working for her in Aries. And she started tearing up even when they played that back, because she said it was very emotional for her. She was at her lowest. She felt drained. She felt like it was nothing else for her to do. And the girls stepped in and kind of, filled that, void for her and to encourage her. They did say that all of them are close. They like on a group text and, they encourage each other and stuff. You want to say something? Let's see. Kevin did ask, is there anything that you want to say now that your ex-husband ain't up here? Is there anything she wanted to say? She said she felt that Aries was closed-minded and that he never really tried. Yep. And the friend said that too. She said she don't feel like he tried. So they showed clips of the guys saying that they done smashed, honey, after decision day, honey. They said who they smashed and how they smashed and how it was and all that stuff. And that the ladies was kind of shocked, but not shocked. Jasmine said, yeah, dude was counting down the days. She already knew that was finna happen.
Well, Jasmine, she wasn't too happy about that conversation about them smashing after the reunion. But hey, they divorced. You know, bro got smashed, let him smash. You know what I'm saying? He's not married no more. He's not in a relationship, so I don't see anything wrong with it. Now I did once again, Aries he takes it a little too far. Don't ask another man how he smashed.
Yep.
You ask him did he smash, but how he smashed and how long he smashed. Come on, man, that's too much, man. You know what I'm saying? That's too much information. You don't need to know all of that.
Right. All right. So Kevin asked a question, what kind of man Gina need, yada yada yada, all the ladies. They said Gina need a man with swag. They said Dom need a man that lumberjack and stuff like that. And they said Kirsten, she needs Shaq. That was what's her name? Nicole said. Shaq.
Yeah, Nicole is Mama Bear. They need to get back together. Ooh, maybe they can have a baby. I was like, come on, Nicole. You ain't a big mom sitting on the front porch rocking back and forth. You got your little girls around you. That's how she's trying to. That's how she's trying to act.
Yeah.
And I said, come on, man. But I hate to say it, I kind of agree with Nicole. But I feel like Shaq and Kirsten need to get back together. That's just me. I want them to be back together. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think they look like a good couple, man. I know they have issues, man, but it's still young. It's still early in the relationship, man. Things have to smooth out a little bit. Y'all still getting to know one another, man.
Right, I agree. They said as far as Jasmine, Kevin said, I know you with, friend boy, but if it didn't work out, what kind of man? No, it's gonna work out. Don't even put that in the universe. Nicole, it's gonna work out. We not even saying that.
She is so extra, man. Nicole is. She is so extra, man. I like, okay, Nicole, we know. Okay, we get it. Go ahead.
So let's move on to Gina and Clint. It really and truly ain't much to talk about that, y'all.
They confusing too.
That they didn't say on this show. It was just the same old stuff. We tried. Then at one point they was like, when they told me we tried, we did the exercise, and then Dr. Pepper was like, y'all didn't even do the exercising. So it's the same old fluff and stuff like that. They look cute together. Kevin's like, is it any hope for y'all or anything? And Clint said, well, I'll let Gina answer. Gina's like, well, I'm really not it's no physical attraction, but you never know.
Yeah, because they have since the decision day, they have got closer. You know what I'm saying? Gina and Clint, they got closer, and like I said, once again, it's confusing to me. Y'all didn't like each other. Well, I won't say y'all didn't like each other. Y'all didn't try on the show. Y'all put each other in the friend zone. Okay, so when Kevin asks you if there's a chance with y'all getting back together, just say no. You say, yeah, no, I think it's good that we still stay friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because Clint, in my opinion, like you pointed out, Clint is about to have an ex-girlfriend because you say he's dating somebody. They've been dating for 2 months now.
Oh.
But you say you dating somebody, but then again, when Kevin asks you if there's a chance between you and Gina getting back together, you say, maybe it depends on her. But bro, you got a whole girlfriend back at home. Yeah. How your girl feels about that? How she feel about that? That you gonna say you might have a chance with another woman?
She watching like this. You said what?
Right. You know what I'm saying? I hope and pray y'all don't have a dog together, because somebody ain't gonna have a dog to go home with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say, Clint, why would you say something like that about it's a possibility that you and Gina can get back together when you got a whole, not half a girlfriend back at home, but a whole girlfriend back at home. A whole girlfriend back at home. A whole girlfriend back at home.
So Clint said that, he did feel, because I think Kevin said he heard it through the grapevine, he did feel that Gina was there to promote her business like we all thought, child. And who she do on production,
Okay.
they give her that much.
Let me say something else about Gina.
What you were saying? What you were saying? Hurry up so you can
No,
talk.
I was about to say something.
Okay.
Yeah, about the business. Now, Gina said while she was filming, it was kind of hard for her to film because she was trying to get a business together. And she lost $100,000.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. And I felt bad when I lost that $10,000. You know what I'm saying? She lost a whole $100,000, man. That will make you sick to the stomach. That's all I want to share.
You just want people to know you lost $10,000. You
Yeah,
just
man.
had to throw yourself in
Yeah,
there
man. Like,
somewhere.
God, man, y'all hurt, dog.
You
I
shouldn't
was
been on
hurt.
that stripper pole. So anyway, let's move on. How you lost the 10, baby?
Bad business decision with bad people.
And bad investments.
Bad investments.
Yeah. So
good people, bad investments.
No, one was not. Don't care. I don't care. No, it was not. So anyway, so yeah, but she did say she had a lot of curveballs in between all that stuff or whatever. So, found out Clint dating and Gina is enjoying life. So yeah, that's pretty much it with that. But they did talk about them as far as it seemed like I think Clint was honest and said ever since the thing with the honeymoon, it did seem like it went downhill and it was kind of hard for them to get back into that place. So let's move on to hey honey, Kirsten and Shaq, child. That's who I was here for, and I wanted to see it.
They came in looking all good and matching outfits and
what was that?
like they solid gold, like they
he had on the gold, she had on the yellow. So I'm not sure if that was Kourtney was.
It's close enough.
Close enough.
Don't ruin it for me. Okay, I still got hope for these people.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Don't ruin it
Y'all
for
got
me.
hope for them.
Still got hope for them, man. But anyway, as I was saying, they look like solid gold dancers with all the gold and yellow on, man. Like they went to Alabama State. That's that color, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, they look good together, man. It just sucks, man, that I'm gonna Shaq said no.
So let's see. What's been going on with Kirsten? She said she's been traveling. She going to Hawaii. Girl, where you going, honey? Going next year. When is you going?
God willing. God willing, we might be going next year. Might. That make you pump your brakes, man. Cause you put stuff out there.
Yes, God is willing.
Yeah, cause now you say we're gonna go to Hawaii. Next year come around, we'll go to Hawaii.
We'll be at Gulf Shore
somewhere. I'm gonna lie. We at Hawaii. Go do this.
So yes, if it be God's will,
God's willing, baby,
because anything else could happen. So yeah, she's been traveling and everything, but Shaq said that he going to therapy. Letting y'all know, honey, don't come for me, honey, because I am going to therapy because I know I done made the wrong decision, honey.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that's the only reason why you would go to therapy, but
oh no, I think it was because it's rooted in other feelings that he was dealing with.
Plus his grandmother passed away.
True that.
So there's a lot of stuff going.
He was going through a lot at that time as well.
Yeah, he didn't. I think he didn't graduate on time. His grandma passed away. He got divorced. And they had to relocate. There's a lot going on, man. So yeah, yeah. I can see why.
So you think they're gonna be together even though he in Austin, Texas?
When he said that kind of put a damper on my hope when he said that. But he could probably relocate back to Nashville.
So yeah, it seems as though they do a little small talk. You know what I'm saying? They cordial. Like she said, we can be cordial. They are cordial. They'll text every now and then, Merry Christmas and stuff. She said now she did check on him, like we saw, when his grandmother passed and stuff. So she said and that took a lot for her because she had to regroup. She was hurt. She was heartbroken, and so it took her a minute because when she first saw him, she didn't want to see him again. In fact, she wanted to wring his neck because he the one that said no and what he was doing all that crying for when she the one should have been crying. But yeah, so it took her a lot, but she said she, back to a good place and she kind of focused on some things. As, Jasmine was like, girl, before, girl, get back out there. Kirsten said she's traveling, honey. She's trying to focus on her business and she's just trying to enjoy life. Probably just get back to a place of centeredness.
You know what? I would like to sit down and talk to them too, you know what I'm saying? And give them some good advice from a wise old man. Myself. And
I know I ain't no man.
And you just talk to them, try to get to the root of the problem, man. I said, I don't want to be the type of person saying, I want y'all together for my sake, you know what I'm saying? But
We want you together for my sake.
yeah, I think Shaq, I think he kind of bailed out a little too quick, in my opinion.
And I think he'll agree with that. Kirsten said she really and truly don't know per se where the breakdown. She said he keeps saying that he wasn't there for me. She said I was doing all the stuff I was doing, as a wife. I was cooking, I was cleaning. I was like, girl, don't be acting like that's all we do, child, because a man can do that too.
No, I don't think she was going to that point. All she was trying to convey was that she was doing all what she needed to do to help out. You know what I'm saying? You think about it. When you first got married, I didn't want you to do none of that stuff, but you felt like you needed to do it to kind of help me out, to contribute. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she was doing it for. To contribute, to help him out. If she's doing that, it's something less that he doesn't have to do. He can concentrate on something else.
What could you concentrate on, baby?
Sit on the couch or watch some TV and play video game. What? Fold the clothes? See, when we first got married, it's a side story. Before we got married, I clean clothes, wash, fold my clothes.
You were single, you stayed by yourself, so you had to do all the things
cut
as a
my
single person does.
Wash the car. I did all that myself.
Got
married. No, when we got married, I was still doing that
Wait
stuff.
a minute, but listen. But I had helped you along the way before we got married. You was struggling. I said, "Ooh, we got that little hat on up there cutting that grass on that riding lawnmower." What? I swear. Then I found him a lawn man. So he sit down there before we got married. He ain't have to worry about the grass no more. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, what else did I help you do?
You start washing clothes.
But Target, you ain't have to see your cashier or the cashier girlfriend.
I did not have a cashier girlfriend at Target. I just had to go to the Target.
Is you loving on at Target?
I gotta go.
I'm going to Target.
I gotta go to Target.
I'm going to Target. Where you go? I'm going to Target. You go to Walmart. No, I'm going to Target. Always Target. No matter what it was Target.
I had to go to get stuff for the house.
He ain't been. I think you went maybe.
It's
been years since he went to Target.
I'll put it this way: the last 6 months, I probably went to Target twice.
Yeah, but he used to go every other day. Okay,
every other week, every week.
No. It was every other. Well, I'm going to Target. I'm going to Target. So yeah, you used to go to Target a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about. So a long story short, I came in and took a lot of those responsibilities off of him. And yeah, I put them on me, honey. But now I'm trying to get some of them back.
Once you took it from me, you hold on to them now.
He take them sheets out that dryer if he wash them, because he will wash them and then put them in the dryer. This is as far as he go, and then he'll leave them in the dryer or throw them in there on the bed. Now before we got married, he would throw his clean clothes into this big old barrel.
Yeah, because
and just go through them as needed.
But the point is, why I take the sheets out, you know how hard it is to fold a fitted sheet. It's hard to fold a fitted sheet.
A what?
A fitted sheet.
Tyler, you said fitted. A fitted sheet.
Yeah, it's hard to fold a fitted sheet, man.
Let me tell y'all.
All I do is ball them up.
Me
and put
too.
them in the closet.
That's it. But listen, let me tell y'all this. This so much. My husband, bless his heart, he right here. I love him. Before he was my husband, I said, "Oh, you get in the sheets, you make up the bed." No, this is what this man did. He kept the same sheets on for years because he never you know how you get in the bed, you pull the comforter back. He never did that.
Oh.
He would take his blanket and lay on top of the.
I have a special blanket. I pulled out the dress or whatnot and put the blanket on top of the comforter. I never got under the comforter. I never had to make the bed up.
For years.
I used to get on top of the comforter and
for years.
Get on top of my sheet and fold it over me.
For years.
It saves water, man. I got to wash. It was smart.
We're gonna continue on. So anyway, but needless to say, now we get up under the sheets, honey. We take the sheets off and we wash them, and then we put them. No, I put them back on the bed because he always trying to get out of putting them back on the bed.
I hate putting sheets on the bed, man.
Anyway, enough about us, but we talked about that. So anyway, so they showed clips of Kirsten where she was saying there's no chemistry, and Shaq said, "Oh, I thought we had chemistry." Then they showed another clip when they was talking to Dr. Pia and her name Dr. Pia, where she was asking him how things going. He said it's rocky, and she said, "Oh, I think it's fine."
They was never on the same page, man. It's like y'all don't talk. Y'all don't have a briefing with one another to kind of figure out where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? Especially right before you get on camera.
I agree. So, but yeah, so I don't know.
They
They
had
talked
communication
about
problems.
that. Yeah, it was communication problem. Kirsten said it was just no consistency, and that was a lack of communication. And then so, and we all seen how it unfold. Kirsten was like, I don't like bald hair. I don't like, and I could say for myself, child, I was very hard on her because she was hurting my feelings. But I have really and truly seen her evolve, and to me, I think that she fell in love with Shaq.
I don't want to say fall in love, but I think she grew a lot of feelings for Shaq. I think she cared deeply for Shaq.
Yeah, that's your opinion. So I think that she had fell in love with. That's how you gonna say. I wouldn't say positive.
I'm just saying my opinion.
I
don't agree with your opinion.
Yeah, I think that she fell in love with him, and so they kind of showed the clips where he said he was attracted to her. He liked her from the gate. He did like her, but he said he didn't fall in love with her. He said because there just was a lot of pressure. He felt there was a lot of pressure. Even times when they was together, she had to tell him, "Hold up," you know what I'm saying? You don't have to. It is don't put so much pressure on yourself.
I think Shaq, like she said, Shaq got into his own head.
Yeah,
and I guess he was overthinking things, man. Sometimes you just gotta chill and let it come to you, man. Let it be natural. I think he was at first. I think he was pressing too hard. Then I think after he pressed that hard, he was starting thinking to himself and got into his own head, started having self doubts, and it just went downhill from there. And that's why I think kind of destroyed the marriage, in my opinion. That's why I felt like he just kind of pulled back. It was just too much for him. And he just got it. He got in his own way.
Yeah.
It's sad that he did, man.
And it's like Kirsten was saying, even Kevin was saying, if y'all had more time, because they kept talking about the cameras, the pressure, and all that stuff. And like Kirsten was saying, that's why if they would have stayed married, they would have more time
I totally agree.
Yeah, to have more time to kind of, regroup, deal with it, communicate, and all that stuff without the pressures of the camera.
And sometimes things go smoothly when you get off camera. After that, the pressure of the camera is over with. I think things would have been more natural between them two. You know what I'm saying? But I think, like, once again, Shaq bailed out too soon, in my opinion.
They both did say that they did see a lot of flaws that they had, even I guess watching themselves back. Kevin said, "Okay, Shaq, what's the deal?" Kevin said, "Why did you say no?" And so I think Kevin interrupted. He said, "Hold up, I'm finna tell you. Of course, they cut to commercial. And so Shaq, looking like, whatever, like, I'm going to say it or not say it. But he said that, he got a call from a prophet. He said, hold up. A prophet? Who is this prophet?
Yeah, I ain't going to lie. I was like, Kevin, a prophet? A prophet? Who are you talking about? I'm thinking like, Cleo or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I think she did, ain't she?
Yeah, she is. That's what I said. But yeah, that's when he said prophet. The first thing popped in my mind. A psychic, yeah. But it was somebody from his church.
Did he say his church?
He was a pastor. I don't think the church, he was a pastor. And that's why the pastor said something about you got to be selfish. You got to make a very important decision. And in this decision, you got to be selfish because you have to think about yourself. And that, to me, kind of sowed the seed in his mind to say, okay, well, maybe I do need to say no.
And he said that this person didn't even know what he was going through at that time. So he, you know what I'm saying, he was just giving him a word, from the Lord. And let's see. He said he didn't even know what his decision was going to be. Like he felt that his decision was going to be yes, but he said when he got there, that's when he was like, no, he didn't even know what Kirsten was going to say, so he said, go ahead,
Go. I'm sorry, go ahead, finish what you got to say.
No, go ahead.
No. He said it was the pastor that kind of sparked that in his head. Then later on, he said he felt like he wasn't good enough for Kirsten. which one was it? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, it seemed like he's all over the place with this.
Yeah. He said, yeah, because he was saying he would. Sometimes he was giving excuses. He said,
Yeah,
well,
yeah, that's a good point.
Kirsten was my soulmate, and then Kevin was like, you know how many people married to people and they ain't their soulmate. So yeah,
That's a good point.
that don't have nothing to do with it, you know. So it's like he was just giving excuses. And Kirsten said that when it happened, she felt blindsided. She said, they should have stayed together. They should have stayed married and just kind of worked through their things, you know, without the cameras being there. Shaq said he thought it would be a yes, but of course it wouldn't. He wanted to, he said that he wanted to be able to enjoy each other. Shaq said he didn't know what marriage was like. Like he said he didn't know. And we know that Kirsten and her mother and father, they did end up getting a divorce, but she did get to see marriage. Now I don't know what it looked like, honey. Could have been fussing and fight. I don't know. But she did get to see them married. I don't think Shaq had the opportunity to see his father.
Right.
Because what happened to his father? Forgot. He didn't
I
know
think
his
he
father.
died. That's fine. Yeah, I think he was.
No, that was Aries' father that died.
Okay.
But he didn't know his father.
But the point is,
and he didn't get a chance to see that.
Mm.
Let me finish up this, please, if you don't mind, baby. And that's when he said that he didn't think Kirsten was good enough for him. Yeah, and he said he don't feel like he could have made her happy.
All right. He said he don't know what marriage is. A lot of people don't, but they still get married. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, they figured out, get counseling, get divorced.
It's several ways. It's several ways you can get through that. It's several ways you can maneuver through that. You know what I'm saying? To say you haven't seen marriage, you don't know what marriage is. That's why you want a divorce. To me, that's kind of weak. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
You know, he said he wasn't good enough at Kirsten. In a way, I can kind of see that. You know what I'm saying? Because Kirsten said something about the house and the cars and whatnot. And she could have been joking. But I think sometimes Shaq is so sensitive, he took it a little too serious. You know what I'm saying?
I think that most men feel like they're not good enough for their woman.
I never felt that way. Oh, heck no. I never felt that way. Matter of fact, sometimes I felt like I was too good for the woman.
I'm talking about me. I ain't talking about in past. I'm talking about
what? Who? What?
Okay, you can play okay, but I'm saying most men that feel like they got a gem, they got a good woman. Most men feel like they aren't good enough for that woman, but it doesn't mean that they aren't. They just feel as though, man, I have gotten a prize, and you know what I'm saying, I'm just not good enough for them. But doesn't mean that they operate in a place of insecurity, you know. And so I think that Shaq is just dealing with a lot of insecurity about his own self. And I don't think
it's costing him a lot.
Oh yeah, which is why I think he's in therapy, not just with the passing of his grandmother. I think with just him as a whole. And again, not everybody is ready for this kind of TV marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because marriage alone can be very rough, especially your first marriage. And you and your 20s and 30s, and you don't even know who you are. You don't even know what you want in life. You don't even know necessarily what you like and what is love when young. You know, now some of y'all can disagree with that, but when you're young. And so, it takes a lot, and you got to build up yourself. So it's hard to give to somebody if you don't know who you are. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, to piggyback off that is, can you get it out? Piggyback off what you just said. What did you say?
Get married when you're young. You don't know who you are. And I don't know which way you're going with that. I said a lot.
Yeah, that's why I can't remember. Go ahead.
I'm through.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I forgot now.
But anyway, so I just feel that, I hope, I don't know. It may be too late because Kirsten may be checked out. This man done moved out the state. I don't know. But, I think that Shaq probably living some regret, kind of went off with Kevin asking that question, you know what I'm saying? Do he regret his decision or something like that? And so, of course, we're going to see it next week. But yeah, I think that he do regret his decision. I think that Kirsten would have been a good wife for him if they would have got some kind of good counseling. I think that communication issues would have been, better, much better, because I say it's all about communication, but I think it's all about effective communication, because you can be talking to each other all day long, child. You ain't listening. So yeah. Anything else you want to say?
No.
You can't remember.
I can't remember. It was something about, well, you were saying something about a man feels like he's not good enough for a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to piggyback off that. And in a way, some guys may believe that, but guys in my circle, I never felt like we felt that way. You know what I'm saying? I guess it depends how secure you are in yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. If a man is very secure and confident in himself, he's not gonna feel like the woman's too good. No, the woman's not. No, the woman's too good for him. He's not gonna feel that way. So depends how you. It depends on the guy. It depends if he's confident in I can't get the crap out tonight. Dang. It depends how he feels. If he's very confident in himself, that's what I'm trying to get to say.
Well, what I'm saying is that sometimes a man, when he got a prize and like, oh my gosh, I really and truly got the jackpot. You know what I'm saying? Some men may not feel like they deserve, so to speak, that. Why
would they deserve it though?
I'm just saying that they may not feel that they deserve that, but it doesn't mean that they're insecure or anything like that. So, anyway, I think a lot of men feel like that.
Well, if you're self-confident, if you're confident in yourself, you deserve the best. I don't care if it's a house, car, or a woman. You know what I'm saying? So you deserve, vice versa. If a woman feel like she got it going on, she deserves a good man.
All right, you guys. On that note, that's all I got. You got anything else?
Man, please, ain't nobody. I was all too good for them. What you should be thankful I'm in your presence. Shoot. Anywho, that's all I got. Yeah, always put God first.
And go with God and let God go with you. Deuces.
Hey!